Hello and welcome to John's Author Diary for the weekend in April the 7th, 2019. This week's been a mixed bag. My wife has been off work for her Easter break. I actually managed to get a third draft done of Strength. Now the book is still with my alpha readers, but I figured I'll do the third draft and then when the notes come in, I can make any changes as necessary. But now I've got it up to a point where if my alpha readers go, yeah, it's spot on, then it's ready to go to the editor. To be fair, I've only had that happen once, so chances are I'll probably have to tweak my story and add some bits here and there. So on Thursday, I launched The Chariot, which is book 7 in the Ravenglass Chronicles. From the feedback I've been getting from my ARC readers, this is their favourite book so far. I think it takes a series in a bit of an unexpected direction, and there's a lot of action and a lot of development of the character. So next week I have gained a writing day. This is because my wife is taking my son to the zoo. Now, zoos and guide dogs don't work very well together. You either get the lemurs freaking out, or the dog just gets distracted by all the strange animals. So I say it's going to be a writing day. It's actually going to be a sorting out my Ravenglass Chronicles series day. And so what I need to do is prepare my book files, because I am getting rid of the Fool. I am deleting that. I'm unpublishing it. I'm then going to merge the Fool and the Magician together to make a longer intro novella. And what I've realised is that there's actually a lot more work involved in this than I thought. So I think that all I'd need to do really is change the number, re-upload the manuscript, but then I've got to do things like change links in my newsletter and in the backs of my books and things like that. So there's actually quite a bit that I need to do to get this right. So that is what I will do on Monday. So as well as that, I've also been doing some work on writing my Amazon descriptions. So I bought a book by Brian Meeks called Mastering Amazon Descriptions, Copywriting for Authors. And I also did a course by an author called Adam Croft, which is about writing blurbs as well. So I think between them, I've got everything that I need now to start putting together blurbs that will hook people, that will get people interested in the series. I thought that having the free first book would actually entice people into the series, having the taster, but it hasn't worked how I wanted it to. Instead of readers downloading The Fool and then going on to The Magician, there are a certain number of people who are downloading The Fool and then leaving a negative review saying it's too short, even though it was free. So this is why I'm changing things up. I'm putting out something that's longer, but it's not going to be free anymore. Because I'm an independent author, I can pivot, I can adapt, I can change things up. And I think as well, because the first book was free, it made me very reluctant to run paid ads. So having this first book for 99p is going to give me a reason now to push the series again. So as well as all the marketing stuff, I've also been reading a book for the Arcane Book Club. Remember, you can check that out on Facebook. It's our epic and military fantasy reading group. And we're reading a book called The Dragonbone Chair by Tad Williams. Now, this is a book that has been completely off my radar, but it seems like it's a well-loved classic. And reading it, you can see why. You can see how a lot of the stuff in that book has inspired later fantasy. So I'm really enjoying it so far. I think I'm about 5 hours in to a 33-hour audiobook, so there's still a while to go. Last week I was talking about being a bit frustrated with the progress of the Black Death series, how one of the collaborators is still not delivered the draft of the third book. Now he's gone and lost the draft for the second book. Now, I'm glad that I'm meditating at the moment, because I think in times past this would have really made me tear my hair out. So it is what it is. And he says he's going to rewrite his contribution to the second novel. I hope that happens. I'm basically now given a hard deadline in my head of December. I mean, that's going to be 2 years since I started work on this. So I think that's more than long enough to deliver on something like this. So I'm hoping it does work. I'm hoping that it does get done, but that's a long way off yet. So I've had no questions this week, but if you have a question, please email me. It's john@johncronshaw.com. I've been posting lots of stuff on my Patreon. So I've been doing more articles, old podcasts that are no longer available, that kind of thing. Quite a few short stories that haven't been published anywhere else. So please do check those out. Go to patreon.com/johncronshawauthor. So until next time, cheerio.